everybody. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to this national conference on standard certifications and regulations and its implications for the global market access. I extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Thiru R. Selvam, IAS Executive Director of Council for Leather Exports. It is our privilege to have him in our midst today. His bureaucratic experience and expert knowledge is the need of industry will surely set the right tone for today's conference and discussions. A warm welcome to all the officials who are present here. Dr. Sriram, Director CLRI, Mrs. Shobana Kumar, Regional Head APIDA, and Dr. Manish Pandey, Director and Head of PAD Division, Quality Council of India. I welcome Mr. Sarath Pillai, Assistant Vice President, India International Bullion Exchange, and Mr. D. Anthony, Assistant Director, Export Promotion Agency, Chennai. Mr. Jivanandam and Mr. Thirumala from Bureau of Indian Standards. Gentlemen, your presence and knowledge from the government perspective is key to the success of this conference. We look forward to the various critical points to look out for in trade and exports and technicalities to be followed in the industrial process. My warm welcome to Mr. K.R. Vijayan, Chairman of Indian Finished Leather Manufacturers and Exporters Association, and Dr. N. Mohan, Director and CEO Footwear Business, Kothari Industrial Corporation Limited. I extend a warm welcome to the International Accreditation Service Agencies based out of USA, Mr. Jace Lamas Calvillo, Head of Operations, Analytical Elementaria, GmbH, and Chairman of IAS Food Safety Council, and Mr. Dimitrios Katsiris, Senior Global Manager, IAS, FDA, and Food Accreditation Programs, who are here with us today virtually. Their knowledge on the US and EU market norms and regulations for global trade is eagerly awaited as Indian businessmen are keen on expanding their businesses to new horizons. A very warm welcome to Mrs. Krishna Datta, Chief of Certification, TQ Services, Tata Projects, and Mr. Vinod Kumar, BGM, Leather and Footwear, TUV Sud, South Asia Private Limited, whose training and certifications is much sought after by industry. In addition to the audience present here, I extend a very warm welcome to the journalists from the various print and electronic media who we hope will support us in carrying this message of the compliances for growth to a larger audience. As we are all aware, today's business revolves around the safety of the environment, and the world has adapted sustainable development goals. In this context, industry is compelled to revise their growth models for its very survival both in the domestic and international markets. Terms like environmental, sustainability, and governance, zero defect, zero effect, green gases, green cover, corporate social responsibility, etc. are the key words to follow now. Regulations establish legal requirements while standards provide guidelines to meet those requirements. Compliance is the act of adhering to these standards and regulations. Certification is the formal validation of this adherence. Today's conference will throw light on evolving industrial canvas and the need for adapting to current trends and regulations and keep abreast in the race for business growth. And now I hand over the proceedings to the experts. Thank you once again.
Today the session is on National Conference on Standards, Certification, Regulations, Global Trade Promotions and Opportunities. It is very interesting topic. I don't know how many of you agree with that one, whether the topic is very interesting or not. At least who are involved in the trade and business, they know how much the compliance mechanism, how they operate day in and out, how it really either helps them to achieve good business growth or not to achieve good business growth. That way it plays a very, very important role. But I am very happy this topic is never discussed at in a very big level. Though we discuss in small groups here and there, but at the national level, so far only once there was a conclave in 2014 about standards. Government of India discussed. They framed Indian national strategy for standards. After that, even our groups, we talk about the standards only we face with the problems. When we are getting implementation issues, when we get the testing results. The standards are very, very important. It is starting from our human standard. What should be our blood sugar level? What should be our BP level? We are taking annual checkup. I think above 40 we should check it out as a mandatory for all India service officers. I hope all are above, many of them are above 40. If you don't do it, you also kindly do it. Because standards set everything for even our own health, our own body motion. Same thing, business also has the standards. I don't think that without standards, we can take economy to the next greater heights. Our economy, we have a very big dream, both state level and national level. The dream is India wants to become the third biggest economy. Earlier it was 2047, it is 2030 itself. Already we want to achieve $5 trillion by 2030. And we want to reach at least the second level by 2047.
Good afternoon. I'm Rama Venugopal. I'm heading the Standards, Certifications and Regulations Subcommittee at Andhra Chamber of Commerce. Andhra Chamber is a 95-year-old Chamber of Commerce with headquarters in Chennai and chapters at various other locations. Chamber members are predominantly exporters and manufacturers, and we also have a lot of professionals. So it is one of our, today's conference is an initiative from the Chamber to sensitize the industry about the latest regulations, standards, quality standards and certifications that businesses have to comply, whether they want to do business in the domestic market or in the global market. We are getting a lot of requests to the chambers from many young enterprises, MSME businesses, even large enterprises, saying that they are getting business opportunities from various countries and various economies. So they wanted dedicated conversations from chamber corridors about the specific regulations, the specific importing countries regulations related to quality standards, product testing, certifications for that specific sectors in various markets. So today's session, the very first initiative, which is the national conference, inaugurated by Dr. Selvam, the chief guest of the session. He is from CLRI, CSIR. He spoke so beautifully about the need to have this increasing focus on improving the quality image of the country. As a country, as India, our image on quality has to go up globally. So he has beautifully given the roadmap on what needs to be done, what the industry has to look at it. So we have scheduled 4 technical sessions today, dedicated conversations for footwear and leather sector. We all know Tamil Nadu is the strong hub. It's going to be the global hub for leather and footwear products, especially on non-leather footwear products. And we also have a technical session for gems and jewelry sector, because gems and jewelry sector is subject to a lot of regulations, be in the domestic market or in the global market. We also have a technical session for agri and food products today, educating the entrepreneurs about the global requirements. If a business owner wants to go to a Europe market, what is the legal framework? What are the testing requirements? How they will have market access? So we have a dedicated session for all manufacturers and traders or distributors or retailers from the respective segments. Chamber will continue to do this regularly. Thank you.
Yeah. Good afternoon. As Ms. Rama explained, I am the Vice President of the Chamber of Commerce, Andhra Chamber of Commerce. My name is Narsiman, and today's program, as she explained, is one of such programs as Chief Guest Mr. R. Selvam, IAS Executive Director of Leather Export Council of India, explained. He said this is such programs, and he recalled that more than 10 years that one such program is not really conducted, and he said that's a need of the hour. In fact, he also suggested that we should take it to the district levels, because there are lots of district export centers are coming all over India, and he wanted this kind of program to be repeated in all over the India. And as Andhra Chamber, we are committed that we will certainly work with the government of India in such programs. Thank you.